So, okay. Shut that. Okay.
I'm showing it live on YouTube.
Yeah, we should be live.
Yeah.
You still seeing it live?
Yep, I sure am.
Cool. Okay, everybody. We got it right this week. So, okay. So anyway, I'm Howard Hitt, the creator and owner of Blue Cobra CBD. And we have with us tonight Larry. He's been here once or twice before.
Once or twice. Yeah, I'm finding my way around, Howard.
Yeah, I know.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Larry Tate. I'm here basically just to brag about Blue Cobra, what it's done for me, and hoping everybody else gets on board. You know, it's spectacular. So anyway.
So we're gonna do the disclaimer thing, and it's gonna take me a minute to get it set up, but it'll be well worth it. Okay, I'm working on it, guys. Okay, so here we go. Okay, and we have share the screen. Let's see if I can find it there. Well, I know there's an easier way to do this, but I don't know what it is. Okay, here we go. Show this. Oh, content. Okay. Come on, peoples. Okay, here it is.
Disclaimer, we are not doctors, or are we healthcare professionals. We're not offering any healthcare advice. Before trying any new medicine, check with your doctor or healthcare professional. The following is a panel made up of people who are using CBD. The common link that they share is all the people are using Blue Cobra CBD. This is the only requirement for being on the panel. The Blue Cobra Peeps.
Okay, we got that out of the way. Are you
Cool.
still That went pretty smooth, didn't it, Larry?
It did. It did. It went so smooth. It went so smooth. I had to break out my cap.
Oh yeah. You know, we could talk about that. Is we have these patches, and if you order some Blue Cobra oil and you want a patch, just send a message along with it saying that you want a patch. You get one absolutely free, and they're iron-on.
They're cool patches. So this has only had available without something on the front. So the brown camouflage, desert camouflage, along with the colors here, they don't mix too well, but I'll look okay. So
Well, it makes that Blue Cobra stand out.
that's right. Bam, right in your face. But yeah, very, very cool patches, Howard. I like them. I'm impressed.
Good.
Yeah.
So anyway, so if you want to be a cool kid, ask for a patch.
That's right.
Yeah. So anyway, I made me some notes so I wouldn't forget things.
Okay, cool.
So I guess the first thing we need to talk about is updates on some people. Is Troy, he was on the show, and I haven't heard from him for a while. I got a little bit worried or concerned. So I reached out to him today with a text. He's doing fine, that he appreciates the oil, and that he'll know in a couple of months about where he's at. So he's sort of in a hurry up and wait kind of situation.
Right.
And then I reached out to Richard. He was on the show, and I didn't hear back from him yet. So probably tomorrow I'll give him a phone call and see how he's doing.
So Troy's feeling pretty good then?
Yeah, I guess he just said he was doing great, you know.
Okay, good.
You know, I can't remember the exact words, but
Right.
it seemed really positive.
Good. That's good.
And then Felix, you know, he's waiting to get, you know, Felix, the big dog RVer.
Right.
He's been on the show a few times. And in case any of you don't know, that he's got cancer of the pancreas. And so his status right now is he's waiting to get a medical card and he's going to get chemo. He's still taking the oil. I think he could use our prayers and our good thoughts. And, you know, for people that haven't subscribed to his channel, that would be a nice gesture, is just go over there and subscribe. So basically, none of that costs any money at all. You know?
It's almost like saying hello, how you doing? You know, I'm thinking of you.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Yeah.
you could go over and leave a comment on his last video that you're thinking about him. You know, if you're already a subscriber and haven't done that, you know, I think that'd be a great idea.
Like you said, it's free. Just jump on
Yeah,
there,
no cost
subscribe,
anything.
make a comment. Say, hey man, thinking about you, bud. You
A little
know,
bit of time, but who doesn't have some of that?
right. Yeah, no, Ralph, everybody's thinking of Felix. Felix and Foxy, you know. Yeah. Yeah, he's getting a lot of prayers, a lot of love sent his way. So
Yeah. And the other thing we want to talk about a little bit is that, you know, if you have something wrong with you and taking the oil, don't expect overnight results. You know, it takes a while sometimes. And other people, they do get overnight results. That blows my mind. But now if you have like a pulled muscle or muscle cramp, you will see immediate results for that. You know, you don't got to wait a few days or a week.
and I think I'm a prime example of what you were saying is that, you know, if somebody gets immediate results, you're blown away.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, for cramp stuff like that, yeah, immediate results. You know, here I go back to my chronic back pain again. But I mean, it's a prime example, Howard, a prime example right there that it worked ASAP for me. And I got to remember that I might be an exception where it works so fast, because when people call me, text me, message me, email me, they say, hey, I want to try some of that blue Cobra. You know, I have to kind of catch myself, because I'll tell them, man, you know, I want to tell them you're going to see results ASAP like I did. But that's very well might not be the case that they're going to see results ASAP. You know, I felt results in 2 days, you know.
Yeah, you did.
You know, so I would say that, you know, they could probably start seeing results within a couple weeks, you know. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah. it just varies. I mean, if you got something wrong with cancer, you just need to keep taking it,
Oh, yeah.
period. You know, probably for the rest of your life, to be honest
Mhm.
with you. And, you know, and if you got diabetes, I imagine you should take it the rest of your life.
Well, a lot of people that contact me, they're my age, they're, normal aches and pains, spinal stenosis, diabetes, type 2 diabetes, getting hip surgeries, getting knee replacements, it's like, you name it, and I'm really excited when I tell them about it. I might be a little bit too excited because like, hey, let's go to work ASAP, and
So you're saying they're at the age in the morning where they hear snap, crackle, and pop. That's
That's
not
right.
their cereal.
That's right. It's not the cereal. That's making it to the cereal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it worked for me in a couple days, and I don't know, maybe that was just meant to be, but man, it's like all the people that we get on the show, Howard. We don't pay them to come on the show. We don't beg them to come on the show. They come on the show because it has helped them. And one way or another, it has helped them to a point where they want to talk about it. They want to, because it's kind of extraordinary,
But they want to help other people.
and they want to help other people. Exactly. Yeah.
I hear a lot of that, and that's wonderful. And I was looking at last week's show. I don't quite have it edited yet, but I will have in a couple days. I promise. It's just a lot of work for me.
Oh yeah.
And but the thing is I was looking at that, and Lonnie was on the show.
Mhm.
Now, I've never met Lonnie or talked to him or knew of him my whole life. And somehow he contacted me or I contacted him. I can't remember which, it doesn't matter. And he was interested about getting oil for his dog. And he wanted to know about it, how much to give and that kind of stuff. And then he told me his story about him having liver cancer. And he thought he was going to be on a list waiting for a transplant. I mean, it was serious. And so I told him, you need to get some of this oil and take it your own self. And, so he's so blown away with it of how much it's helped him in a short time. That's why he loves coming on the show, and we love having him on here. But I want everybody to understand he's not a paid employee. He don't get nothing for doing it, I mean, and then as long as I'm talking about that, I want to talk about Larry a little bit. Everybody knows that he's my son, but we lost contact for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was making the oil and selling it when Larry and I reconnected. And I told him, he was telling me about his back, and I told him, hey, Larry, I got something that may help you. And this is what I'm doing today. And, he was probably skeptical, he goes.
Well, so I called you up about this guy in town. We're going back and forth on a car, 1960s Dodge Polara. And he was saying it was a 64, saying it was 68, it was my older sister's car, and that you had bought for her. And so I reached out to you. I was going to reach out to Howard. I said, he'll have the answer to this. And that's how we reconnected. And we were just talking. It took a couple conversations. You didn't jump on there and say, hey, I'm doing
No,
conversations.
I found out you had problems, and I went,
right.
Why wouldn't I tell him, hey?
Right.
And Larry was so impressed. Look at him. He's on every show. I can't get rid of him now.
Yeah, and Howard's not paying me to do this. I don't got
No.
some elaborate office over at
No.
headquarters, you know?
Yeah.
It's I just come on because I really want people to try it and give it a shot because it can't hurt. And I don't want to guarantee anybody it's going to help, but
Well, we don't know.
unofficially, I would like to guarantee it's going to help people.
Yeah, I would too.
one
But
way or another.
the thing is, we go back to this. You can try it and it won't cost you anything.
Right.
If you try it, and before I say try it and give me a call, try to use most of the bottle of it.
Yes.
And then if you don't have any kind of results or it's not helping you, call me up. You're going to get me. You're not going to get a recording. Well, you might get a recording. That just means I'm on the phone with somebody else.
Right.
But as soon as I hang up, I'm going to call you back. And you just need to tell me that it didn't work. And I'd like to know what you used it for. I'll ask you a couple questions, just for my own information. Then I give you your money back. I give you your shipping and handling back. It's a done deal. So what do you have to lose? I mean, really?
And that, I think that's an important thing, is people being able to communicate with you as of their results. They could either come on here, they could shoot you an email, they could give you a call, they could do whatever, and you learn from these results.
Oh, yeah, I do.
You learn talking to everybody.
It's helped people with stuff that I didn't even imagine.
Right.
Like a person told me they had a boil and it hadn't come to a head yet.
Yeah.
And they went, well, that's what everybody says. Well, I'll try this. And they said they put it on there and it disappeared. It never came to a head or anything. It was just gone.
Right. Oh,
Not like immediate, it probably took a week or two or whatever. But they didn't have any pain after they started putting it on.
Right. And being able to talk to you like that, because I was telling you, is like, because I started for a week, I started at a full dropper, 0.1 milliliters, I think it is.
Yeah, whatever it is.
And I did that for a week, and then I dropped down to a half a dropper after that first week.
Right.
And my back pain started coming back. I started freaking out. I called Howard up and Howard. He goes, what's the big deal? He goes, bring it up to 3/4, see if that works for you. Sure enough, I've been on 3.
Yeah. Well, you gotta. I don't know what a dose is exactly.
Right.
So you could use a guideline, a general guideline, and then if you need more, because you're not going to overdose on it.
Right.
Or if you need less, even you could try cutting it back. And you know what? If you cut it back and you start having whatever symptoms, it's working.
That's right. That's happened to me.
That's a good test.
I forgot to take my dose in the morning.
Yeah.
And you can feel a little bit of creaking in the afternoon, right?
Yeah, that's not crackling pop.
How can I forget it? I got it right on my nightstand,
Yeah. You learn to carry it in your pocket too.
Well, I keep some in my truck.
Yeah, well,
I keep some in my truck.
I'm just telling you something.
I got a bug out bag. Howard. People from the military.
I know.
Bug out bag. The apocalypse is happening. I've grabbed my bug out bag.
And you got your oil in there.
I got my oil in the bug out bag. I want to be able to run if I can.
And you're gonna head to my house and say, "Hey, Howard, fill it up with oil."
Yeah, fill it up with oil. And
We gotta get out of here.
Oh man.
So anyway, you know what? Let's talk about a product. So why don't we talk about Wild Thing? It's for dogs and cats. So it's a little, well, first of all, is made with olive oil, because the other King Cobra is made with avocado oil. Avocados aren't good for dogs. So I went, okay, we use olive oil. And it's not quite as strong as the other CBDs. And so the feedback we've gotten on this is to just help dogs with collapsed tracheas.
And we know that.
Yeah.
We know that. Yeah.
And then it's helped dogs with heart condition, with arthritis. I can't remember.
There's been a few people, a couple of them close to me, that have dogs, and elderly dogs, right? And they give it the wild thing, and the dogs have more pep in their step.
Yeah, exactly.
They're roaming around the yard. I drive by, her neighbors. She got probably an acre. I drive by her house a few times a day, and the dog that I never seen, the elderly dog, the only time I'd see is when I went to her house, right? And you see it. But now it's walking to the gate. It's walking to the fence. It's coming, seeing who's driving by. I've never seen that before. And I think it's so cool. And there's been a couple other dogs. It's given elderly dogs more pep in their step.
Yeah.
What else could somebody ask for? It's like, and the price of it is so reasonable. My gosh, it's 50 cents a day, maybe for a month. I don't know, 75 cents.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Something like that.
It just depends how much you give them. And
right.
Then sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. It's going to last longer because you're not giving them nearly as much. You're right.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're going to be maybe rubbing it on one of their joints or their hips or something like that, because that works really good too.
Oh, their paws, their pads. Dogs get. My dog gets irritated on its pads, gets infections. The vets say it's a yeast infection. Other vets say, well, it's walking around out in the desert out here, and it just doesn't like it, So, I throw some on there, I throw some on its pads, the bottom of its pads, and then I'll take some and I'll just cover his whole paw in it, and so then he's looking at the top of his paw, and so then he's getting it internally at the same time. And I love my dog, but I don't like waking up at 2 a.m. hearing the dog licking its pad.
Yeah.
So we put that thing to bed. It's just oil every now and then for it.
Zeus has been licking his legs and his paws the last few days, the front ones. I probably should start rubbing some oil on there. Really hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
He takes it. He takes it every morning. He knows.
That's good.
I've been eating a yogurt every morning, so he gets to lick the cup, then he gets his oil afterwards.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
And he knows the routine too. He comes and sets, and I hold that cup and just spin it around. He licks it all out.
Oh, good.
And then he waits, and he sees me getting the oil, and he's like, yeah, 2 droppers, please.
Man, you got to get a picture of that. I think we should share pictures of taking the oil. I put mine on. I put a few drops on a little biscuit and give it to him. And he loves it. He grabs the biscuit. That's his that's toy. That's his munchies for the day.
And then the other story I have is about Zeus. And this has been a couple of years ago or so. He was still in the pup area. And we sent him out for board and train. And a lady, we know her, he'd been around her and stuff before, and she's very meticulous. So he lived in their house like a family member. and they showed him the rules and whatnot. He was perfect. And so she called me up and she goes, "You need to come and get Zeus a couple days early." And I said, "Well, what's going on?" And she goes, "I think he tore a rotator cuff." She exercised the heck out of him, but she says it wasn't that way. And then all of a sudden he can't walk on his leg. I says, "Well, it's late in the day. She lived quite a ways away." And I said, "I can't come right now. I'll make an appointment for the vets and I'll come and get him, take him straight to the vets tomorrow." She goes, "Okay." So I took him to the vets and the vet says, "Oh yeah." And they did x-rays and all this stuff. And then they said, "We'll call you later and tell you what we find out." And I went, "Okay." So he came home and he just could barely get around. And, we went to bed, got up in the morning, he couldn't walk on it. And he goes out his doggy door, and we got a deck out there, and it's like a couple steps down.
Mhm.
And we didn't have the steps built yet. So he went down on some cement blocks we had out there. And he walked out to the lawn and piddled. And he came back in, he could barely make it in the house. And I was looking at that medicine. They gave him a painkiller. I guess I'd given him one, or they did at the vets for overnight. And I went, "Well, I'll get that in and see how he's doing." And the oil was sitting right there. Now, this was before Wild Thing. This is probably how Wild Thing came to be.
Okay.
And so I went, "Well, what I got to lose?" And I gave him a good dropper full of it. And so about then the phone rang, and it was no, that didn't happen that fast. So I was still thinking about that pill, and all of a sudden he went out the door, and I went, "Oh heck, I'll wait till he gets back and give him the pill." And he went down. He's got a place where he goes and poops, and we can't see it, And thank you, Zeus, for that. Right?
Good, but
So he's gone a good while. I don't know how long. And I went, "Oh man, he probably can't get back. I might have to go there and try to carry him back in the house." And a bird comes flying by real low. And here comes Zeus, groom, groom, just like a puppy, chasing that bird and, hopping.
wow,
And
gee,
his ears are all floppy,
yeah.
I mean, and he comes running in the house. And he's got the zoomies. He's running around. He jumps on the sofa, runs around, runs out the door, back in. And finally, he calms down. And
How does that make you feel good?
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess about then the vet called. And she goes, "I want to know how Zeus is doing." And I says, "Well," I said, "I gave him some CBD oil." She knew I was making it. Her and I had talked about it. And I said, "It's really helped him." I told her what happened. And she goes, "Well, don't give him a pain pill." I said, "No, I'll just throw those out."
Yeah.
And maybe I gave it to him once or twice after that. He was fine. Then they found out that he had a growing pain in his leg. That's
Oh, yeah.
when dogs grow too fast.
Right.
Everything can't keep up.
Yeah.
He was better in, a couple days or something, So, I know it really works.
That's pretty, when you mentioned when she told you, "Okay, well, don't give him a pain pill."
Yeah.
You want no need to. I mean,
Oh, yeah. I wasn't going to, no matter what she said,
if somebody walked up to you and said, "Okay, this is for you got to pick. Okay, in this hand I got a pill for your dog. In this hand I got something all natural, no solvents, no chemicals. It's all natural stuff.
Organic.
And this one's going to probably work better. Which one do you want?
Yeah.
You know, anybody is going to take the CBD.
Well, you know, I would have given him the pain pill if he had got the symptoms back. I wasn't going to withhold that from him. But, you know.
Oh, right. Like we talk about, you know, this isn't a cure-all, you know.
And, you know, I don't know anybody that's used it on their cat. But I think a lot of cats have a lot of kidney issues.
Mm-hmm.
In that, you know, I think the best thing you could do is give it a little bit each day, even if it's healthy.
I want to see a video of somebody chasing their cat in order to give it to them. That's what
Yeah, but next day that cat will be coming or wanting it.
That's right. And they're persistent too, boy.
Yeah, they are.
You know, you're right. We do talk about dogs a lot, you know.
Not the cat.
And cats, you know, they might need a smaller dose, you know, they are smaller, you know. But cats give the attitude like they can take care of themselves, you know?
Yeah.
You know, but you know, but then sometimes I've had cats where, you know, oh, you know, the cat take care of himself. Come to find out, they can't really take care of themselves.
No.
You know, so heck, that wild thing, you know, that could be a preventive maintenance type thing.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Just give it to them, preventive maintenance, you know, give them a couple drops every day, put on a little treat or something.
Yeah.
It can't hurt.
Or if you're real brave, open their mouth and put it in there.
That's the video I want to see.
See how that works out for you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, but anything to prevent a pet owner from bringing their pet to the vet, you know, if you could delay any of that, you know, with anything, especially if it's good, shoot, jump on it, you know.
And you know, another thing I want to talk about, and it's off of what we're talking about, but it's the chemicals that all this other CBD oil uses. You know, I talk about it a lot because to me it's a really big deal. And they get this hemp and they get the stalk, the most undesirable part. It doesn't have much CBD in it. And they can get it dirt cheap. So they pour acetone, whatever they can get cheap that's flammable.
Right.
They do use alcohol, you know, like All Clear. Is that what it is? Or Everclear?
Everclear.
Everclear.
Yeah.
You know, that's okay to
like
drink.
Moonshine.
Yeah. I mean, that's like
not that I know anything about that stuff.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't. But anyway, they use that, and then they light it on fire and burn it. And what they got left to call them CBD.
Right.
Now, you know that's changed the molecules in there. So it was sort of interesting. Larry and I were talking about this, and he did a little bit of poking around. And what did you find out, Larry?
Well, so I just pulled these up. I took screenshots, right? Because that's all. That's the only way I can remember things these days is a screenshot. I started looking on YouTube, and I typed in CBD oil and fire. Not too many words, just enough to start pulling stuff up, right? And there's news reports, you know, on YouTube. And it's fire at cannabis manufacturing facility. People hospitalized. Fire officials concerned about rise in THC extraction explosions. Banning THC wax extraction fire. It's all over. It's all over. There's news reports everywhere, all over. I was so surprised all over YouTube about people getting hospitalized, getting serious burns, you know, using solvents and using chemicals in the extraction process. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that for me. I don't want none of that for my dog, my cats. I don't want none of that for my friends, family members, you know? But it's on there.
If you see that they use the isolate method, that means chemicals.
Yeah.
And then the other extraction is CO2. And again, I watched a video and they went, we don't use any chemicals. And I thought, well, gee, this is interesting. And so they were showing this big fancy machine. The guy was proud of it. And so then they got the CBD out of it, but then they had the residue. And he says, we're not wasteful. We use everything over. We use the plant over again, and we use the same chemicals. Whoa, wait a minute. You said in the beginning you didn't use any chemicals. Where did those come from?
Right. They slipped up.
That little elf snuck in there and dumped the chemicals in.
There's those darn gremlins. Brain blank on the gremlins.
Those little Keebler elves.
Yeah.
No, not them. But yeah, the gremlins or whoever.
No, but you're right.
I mean, that's crazy, isn't it?
It is crazy. And I couldn't believe, again, anybody, jump on YouTube, type in CBD.
Yeah, look at that.
Oil, 3 words, CBD, oil, and fire.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah,
this is going to let you know, buyer beware. You know?
Yeah.
It's going to let you know to start asking questions whenever you want to go. Do your homework when you get CBD. Like you're doing now.
Yeah,
if you're watching this, you're doing good.
Right about that, Larry. You know?
If you're watching this, you're doing good homework, you know. So
yeah. So let's talk about another product.
Okay.
Little King Cobra. So Little King Cobra is made with coconut oil, and it has less CBD in it. So this is sort of designed for, and it's lower in cost. It is designed for people that maybe don't have really anything wrong with them, and they just want to start getting it into their system as a preventative.
You want to keep it that way. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say if you don't have something wrong with you and you just want to have some CBD in there as a preventative, that's a good choice. And, you know, a bottle should last you a month. And so it's $32.95 for a month. You know, it's around $1 a day.
That's nothing.
Yeah, anymore. I remember it was a lot of money, Larry.
Yeah, $1 a day. What?
A nickel would get you a candy bar.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll bend over to pick that up.
The 7 cents would get you soda, you know.
But yeah, you're right. It's for people that, like you said, they don't.
Hey, look at who we got here. I'm sorry to interrupt, but look at who we got here.
Oh, yeah, no, he deserves it. This is great mom.
This is for Felix. Felix, I hope you're watching and you're feeling good. Zeus, give a howl for Felix. Can you do that? You did good this morning. Can you do a howl? Oh. That's good. Can you do another one? Okay, do another one. Oh, you're a good boy. You're a show off. Maybe one more. Can you do one more? Oh. That's for you, Felix. Yeah, you can go eat your dinner now.
Judy, my wife's in her office in the other room, right?
Yeah.
She goes, I hear Zeus.
Hey, have you been looking at the comments, Larry? Is
Yeah,
anybody watching
it's
this?
pretty easy. There is none as of
There's
yet.
nobody watching this, huh?
No.
They gave up on us.
Yeah, no.
It's okay.
Yeah, they're eating dinner. This would be good. This would be good entertainment after they eat dinner. How's that?
Yeah, because I'm gonna leave this up until I get it edited.
Oh, there you go. Cool. What were we talking about? Oh, the Little King Cobra.
Oh yeah, Little King Cobra. Can you hear
Dude
it?
says, I'm not done yet. Shut up, Larry.
He said, "There ain't no little king. I'm the big king." Oh, gee.
Not only if for people that might not have any ailments, it might be if people are still a little bit reluctant or apprehensive and taking a full-blown, king cobra. If you think, oh no, I don't want that much CBD, which again, it's not going to hurt you, But
Right.
if you want to
exactly.
ease in, if you want to ease into the CBD world, the Little King Cobra would be a good stepping stone for you to try and for you to feel the effects. I feel better. I'm sleeping better. I'm walking better. Whatever. And I don't want to say it could be a gateway CBD, but
that's good. A gateway. There's your gateway.
It's a good gateway.
It's
a good gateway.
Cannabis.
It's a good gateway, But I think it'd be a good stepping stone if somebody's reluctant about it,
Yeah, well, that's a good point. I like that.
It's just a mellower version, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a mellower version, and that's something like my wife. She's in pretty darn good health, and
Sure.
It'd be something that she'd keep in her car, keep, I don't know, just
take a half a dropper in the morning or a dropper.
Right.
And say, okay, now I know what it tastes like, and I can do this, and I'm not getting weird,
Right.
I'm very conscious and I feel no effects.
Oh, the only effects are good effects. For me,
I'm talking about these
I
people
know.
who have this stigma about,
figure
I'm going to get high.
Right.
Give me my dark glasses.
Yeah. Start dressing up like the people in the Mod Squad.
Yeah. See, I think you were dressed like that one time, huh, Larry?
Yeah. I probably was.
Oh, recently.
Oh my gosh! When I was the Murder Mystery Theater, they had me dress up as a Twitchy. I was a street pimp. It was quite the experience.
Somewhere there might be photos.
There is photos. That's for another show. There's one photo. That's for another show. It was a blast, though, man. Yeah, so I had I think it was a purple velvet brim hat, some big old female sunglasses like from the 70s, big old gold chain, and I had to read parts and whatnot, and I was twitchy,
And they like
and I wouldn't have been able to do that because the CBD has made me feel so good pain-wise. I'm more outgoing now, and I think they've seen that, and that's why they picked me. Honestly, so kind of kicking myself in the butt for that because I didn't want to be picked, but it was fun,
Well,
so.
people don't realize that, but it actually does help people that are anxious, have anxiety.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It takes it down for them.
It does.
I don't know exactly, but I know a lot of people take it, and that's what they tell me they take it for, and it works.
It does.
Right, other ones didn't work. I mean, it's that simple,
It's going to work, a little bit different for everybody, I think,
Yeah.
But I mean, somebody's got spinal stenosis. I think this is going to work roughly the same as it works for me. You
Yeah.
know? But yeah, no, it helped my anxiety, or I wouldn't have been up there reading off a script in front of 50 people, take a street man, and I wasn't drinking or nothing. So
So anyway, you know what time it is? It's sponsor time.
oh, nice.
We're proud to have a sponsor.
Yep.
And so the sponsor is a sign company. And they're based in Oregon. They're a family-run business. And Glenn, he's the guy that does all the physical part. He makes the signs. He's very artistic. And believe it or not, he just happens to be my cousin. And do you have their website, Larry?
I don't have it right in front of me. It was Mama's Insanity at Etsy.com.
I think it's.
Is it not? What is it?
It's
Not
oh, you
email
got
address.
you got the name right.
It's Mama's Insanity
Dot.
Etsy.com.
Yeah, .com. We'll put it on here, and you'll be able to see it. And it'll be down in the comments. But anyway, they make really cool signs, and they have a whole bunch in stock. And they're all made out of pine, so they're all unique. No two are the same.
Quality work.
Yeah.
Quality work.
Yeah.
It just takes just a minute to jump on on Etsy and go to type in Mama's Insanity. You'll see all the signs they got, and they got some really nice stuff.
Yeah. Which ones do you like? Because
I like the one. I like the one that's red and black. It's got majority red and black with musical tones, and it's about rock and roll.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Mama's Insanity right here. The one that just catches, and I don't know how to play piano, but if I did, I'd grab this one where it's a keyboard. It's a nice wooden sign, and it's just the black and white keys on a keyboard of a piano.
Yeah, I know.
It's
That's
very cool. It's very cool. Yeah, here it is right here. They got all kinds. Our happy place. Backdoor guests are best. I kiss better than I cook. But no, they're reasonably priced too. They're good price.
The thing is, they have these signs made up, but they'll make you a custom sign.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's the cool thing. To me it is.
Oh yeah. That's nothing better than having something custom.
You know what they say? Show me a sign.
Yeah. Sign. Everywhere's a sign.
Everybody needs a sign.
That's right. Exactly. But yeah, no, they're good quality.
Check them out, really. And
jump on Etsy.
Glenn's wife, Gwen, has been on the show.
Very nice lady.
She does all the behind scenes, all the paperwork and the website and the shipping, and we were at a family reunion a while ago, and I started asking Glenn, and he goes, "Oh, I got to refer you to my wife." And so then I'd ask, "Oh, I got to refer you to my wife," But
right.
You start asking about the wood. Now he could go on and on about that, So they got a good relationship that way.
And I'm kind of jumping off your subject. But I'm looking at their signs and whatnot, and I look at one of the first things I look at are reviews, right?
Yeah.
They got some great reviews.
Oh, do they? I hadn't even looked at them.
Oh, people are taking pictures of their signs hung up.
No kidding.
Pictures of their signs, their special signs. So Mama's Insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, jump on it. It's on Etsy. Very cool.
They made me a sign years ago. And I have it here.
Mhm.
I've only lived here 5 years, so don't be hard on me, but I haven't unpacked the pictures yet for the walls.
Sounds like a good reason for me to come out and visit and dig that site.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to see if I can put my finger on that one. And I'll get a picture of it and get it posted up on
Good.
on one of our shows when we're doing the sponsor part.
Nice.
It's nice. It did just arrive to my house. And I went, what the heck's this?
Oh yeah.
And there it was.
Well, that's what people were saying in the reviews. They were saying the stuff came quick. There are signs.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know it was coming.
Right.
I didn't know what it was. It was like a surprise.
Man, geez. Do I look like a raccoon? So I've been healing up
No.
from my hernia operation, right? So the doc's like, nah, don't be going outside doing all this work, right? Which I missed, right? So
Oh, your eyes from
today I was out there, man. Just like 98 degrees. I weed whacking, jumped up on the roof, because we had the monsoon. So I'm checking for roofing problems. And yeah, I got a little sunburnt today. So
yeah. Well, we need to talk about another product, maybe, huh?
yeah.
Let's talk about. There's only one left. You know what it is. It's blue.
The uno numero.
Yeah. Is a King Cobra Gold. Now, this is the strongest that we make. It's made with avocado oil. And, this is for if you got something really seriously wrong with you. You probably should be taking this and not monkeying around with little King Cobra.
Mm-hmm.
People that want to try stuff, it don't mean that they got to start with a little King Cobra.
Right.
So, it's helped a lot of people with a lot of different things.
Well, I mean, nobody likes to talk about the C word,
Yeah,
cancer,
well, it cured mine.
That's right. It cured
And I
yours.
went
and you had
last
people on the
week.
show.
And had a scan, and I'm waiting for the results. Maybe I'll have them before next Monday, and I could talk about that. But the
Yeah,
last time I had it checked, it was gone.
Right.
They said it
It's
disappeared.
understandable. You're going to want to get those, checked, periodically.
Oh yeah.
You'd be dumb not to.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been going every 3 months, and they're saying if it's still gone, then it'll be every 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Now if they told me I need to go every day, I would go every day. I mean, cancer is a serious thing. Period.
Oh yeah.
And then, so it helped me with my diabetes. I'm off insulin, off of metformin. What's the other one?
Insulin, metformin. I know you.
Glipizide.
Howard, I know you're sucking down cream sodas.
Well,
none of that diet crap either.
Cream soda. And after I finished that, then I got my OJ here. Well, I don't know. Anyway, that's orange juice.
I can see it. That's your screwdriver.
No vodka. It's a virgin screwdriver. There's some humor in there. Virgin screwdriver.
Yeah.
Think about it. I don't need to go there.
That's another show. That's later on tonight. That's a late night show.
Yeah. So,
but no, you were talking,
we've
we've had people on here that have talked about how it helped with their liver, prostate, kidney. I mean, that's 3 major ones right there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And we'll see how it works out for Felix. He has
yeah.
My brain went to mush. What does he have? What?
Oh, with the liver and the pancreas. Yeah.
Pancreas cancer. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nobody's told me this used it if it worked for theirs or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't either.
But you know, you brought up psoriasis, you brought up diabetes, you weight loss.
Yeah, I lost 90 pounds. And it took a long time. I didn't lose it like overnight. I didn't even
Right.
know I had lost the weight.
I mean, I'm no doctor, of course, but I mean, if it's going to help somebody with diabetes,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're going to lose weight at the same time.
it hasn't helped you real good yet, has it?
Not yet. No. Well, I don't want to say that it hasn't helped me. It hasn't. I mean, I'm still on insulin. You
Yeah.
know, they knocked it down a little bit, but my numbers are pretty darn good. My numbers are good, and they're steady. So now
Yeah.
as a matter of fact, on the 10th, I got a call. So I had a call last month with my doc about the my numbers and whatnot, and he wanted to have a call in a few weeks. So on the 10th, I got a call with him, and we're going to be going over my numbers. And he's
Well, that's when I talked with my doctor on the 10th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, let's just all have one big Zoom call.
Yeah, we might do that.
But no, on the 10th, I'm going to have another call with him, so he'll be happy with them.
Good.
I'm happy with my numbers. Yeah, I'd
Good.
like to get off the insulin, you know, but
Yeah, but how many
what it
people?
is.
How many people have diabetes? Man, if I had known, I would have taken this stuff right away.
well, I know people that have had amputations due to diabetes.
Oh,
I know people
yeah.
that have passed due to diabetes, and you know, you brought up that it hasn't helped mine a whole lot. It has helped, though. You know,
Yeah.
it has helped.
Yeah, I know. Not like Lonnie. It's helped his tremendous.
I know, which is awesome.
Yeah, and he's even lost weight.
Yeah.
You know, see, the thing is, and I probably told this story before, is when I went to the doctor and he told me I had diabetes. And I went, wow. And he goes, I'm going to put you on some medication, this and that. I went, okay. So I was driving home from the doctor's office. And, you know, to be honest with you, I really didn't know a lot about diabetes. You know, I just knew people had it and they had something to do with sugar,
Right.
you know, and that's it. Maybe it was your pancreas was involved. That's all I knew. And I was driving along, and at the bus stop, there was a lady sitting there waiting for the bus. And her leg had been amputated at the knee. And you could tell it was a recent amputation.
Mhm.
She was an older lady, heavy set. And I thought, I don't want that to be me. I'm going to do whatever it takes. So I got a book and I read a book, a great book. And it educated me about diabetes and like what kind of foods to eat. And so, you know, I stuck with that. And there was no soda pop. There was no orange juice. You know, I drank sparkling mineral water, plain. Lipton's hot tea, plain, or bottled water. That's what I drank for a lot of years.
Mhm.
But I got my diabetes to where I got off the medicine.
Right.
I mean, but you know, a lot of people don't know this. I didn't know it at the time. It's a progressive disease. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get worse as you get older.
Mhm. Mhm.
So, you know, I was still on that diet, and I moved here, and it got out of control. And I went, man, and the doctor says, we're going to put you on 2 types of medicine, glipizide and metformin, and insulin, all at one time. You know, and that got it under control. But I think I was allergic to the insulin.
Oh,
Man, I dreaded those shots because,
really?
oh, they'd get red. I'd be all black and blue from them.
Oh, geez.
Every once in a while I get lucky and it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
But man, I'd have to take it in the morning and at night. And I dreaded that, I got to tell you.
Right.
And, then so as it was still getting out of control again. Even taking all that stuff, and they kept increasing my insulin. And I went, I'm going to take this oil and see what happens. I got nothing to lose. And damn, I got down. Like I said, I'm off of insulin. I'm off of metformin and glipizide.
And that's one thing I need to keep reminding myself is that I've only been on the oils for just over 4 months.
Yeah, and I forget the last one. I was 6 point. Was it 6 point or whatever? But because of my age and because of it being a progressive disease, they're allowing me to be higher.
Right.
I told them, no. I want to get down to normal. And they go,
yeah.
That don't happen, Well, it's going to happen.
And it's like, yeah, the oils work great, but you still got to give. You got to have the knowledge like you reading that book.
Yeah, that helps.
Now, that's the same book you sent to me, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so have I read it? No. Do I need to?
But you will.
Yes.
You will.
Do I need to? Yes. And
you'll have time.
I know how to.
Busy like me. I got a book I'm trying to read that I'm really interested in.
Right. But you got to give. You do got to give. You still got. You can't. Eat cheeseburgers and pasta every darn day and expect your diabetes.
No.
Just from taking oil.
Larry, when I first got diabetes, and I read that book, and my wife would have a potato, right? A baked potato, and I'd eat the skin with some butter and sour cream.
Oh man, yeah.
And then after a while, I just quit that.
Right.
I could eat a French fry. I ate no potatoes.
Man.
I ate maybe a spoonful of rice and found out that it blew my blood sugar way
Oh
up.
yeah.
Going to a Chinese restaurant, finally I learned just to get some vegetables stir fried,
Yeah.
And like they bring out the bread to dip it in oil and vinegar, the fresh hot bread. I didn't eat it.
Yeah, you got to tell them to hold it, even though you paid
for
it.
Well, my wife would be dipping away. And,
yeah.
And I'd be crunching on the croutons going, well, I cheated a little bit. I mean, I was strict to it. Trust me, I really was.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of work, but, because the thing is, you're out and about, you're going, oh, my blood sugars are getting low. And what can I go buy quick that's healthy?
Right. Yeah, that's true.
You know what there is? Pretty much nothing, except maybe some salami or some cheese.
Yeah.
But you can't go to a fast food place. You can't
go
hardly to a restaurant,
Yeah.
Maybe get a salad, go to a restaurant and get a salad. But when you're at that point, you need that quick pick me up.
Well, that's like my doctor, my blood sugar hasn't been down, low to where anybody's concerned, but he, from the VA, he gave me like, I don't know, 7 rolls of these candies,
Yeah, they're to get your sugar up quick.
Yeah. So, I keep one of my, I keep them right next to my blue Cobra everywhere now, just in case, right? Got my bug out bag and everything.
People may not know this. If your blood sugar gets low, you can go into a coma.
Oh yeah.
They
always tell me call the ER if my blood sugar gets down.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's somebody else can do, like your wife or somebody. If you tell them ahead, and they can take like maple syrup.
Yeah.
Or just rub it on your lips. Don't pour it down, but just get it in your mouth. And that'll start raising your blood sugar up. And of course, call 911.
Yeah.
the more they be, and then after a while, you can give them some orange juice, soda pop. But
Right.
a lot of people don't know that.
Give me the salami.
Yeah, well, you got to wait. You need the sugar first.
The big old gallo salami, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, the cramps. The cramps. So I
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
I've never tried the Little King Cobra on cramps, but I did try the King Cobra Gold on a cramp I had in my calf, and it worked just like that.
Yeah.
It worked so darn fast. I'm like, man, Howard is right. It's woke me up out of bed.
That's where Blue Cobra started, was because of cramps.
Right.
I was getting 5 a day. I don't know. We're talking not just, oh, that hurts a little bit. This is like, you stop what you're doing, call 911. You think you're gonna die, and in the middle of the night, you're in that nice REM sleep, and bang, and I'd be going, relax, and there ain't no way in hell you're gonna.
Yeah, your muscles ain't listening to you.
Yeah. And so this friend of mine, he had made some oil using marijuana.
Right.
And so I was telling him, oh, I had cramps. I was supposed to do something with him. And I says, I don't think I can. I was up all night and I'm pretty sore. And he goes, I got this oil. I brought it for myself. And I went, I don't know, marijuana. And I thought, well, and so I rubbed it on my cramps where I was, I was still tight from that and sore. And they relaxed right away. And so I went, wow. And I didn't have any like that night, that day. And then I told him, I says, wow. And he goes, I says, can I buy this from you or something? He goes, I'll just make you something and give it to you when you need it. But I went, man, that's great. It started opening my mind about marijuana, right?
Right.
So then I called him. I says, hey, I'm going to be needing some of that oil. And he goes, I don't have time right now. I'm busy. I'll tell you how I made it. So he told me, and it was very primitive. Did I look back at it, right? And then I did a little bit of research and stuff, and I went, oh, you could make that out of hemp, and it doesn't have THC in it. And I felt more comfortable doing that. Well, the thing is, I couldn't buy hemp. I went to some hemp farms. They look like, you're nuts. So I had to go buy it in a CBD store, and I was paying like $200 for an ounce.
Wow.
I mean, there's 16
Jeez.
in a pound.
Right.
You see how much I was paying for it, but I didn't care. I made it up.
Yeah.
And then, but the first batch, it worked a little bit. And so I sent it to the lab and had it tested. And it was low in CBD. And so, by then I knew about the chemicals, but I wasn't using any chemicals. And so I was sitting thinking, well, maybe I might have to use chemicals. And I thought, I really don't want to. And I was sitting there thinking, I was eating breakfast. And I went, oh, like a light went on.
Right.
Out of nowhere. It wasn't even like, I don't know where I came up with this. So I thought, I'm going to try that. And I tried it, sent it off to the lab. Sure enough, CBD was high. And since then, I've perfected it and I've changed a lot of stuff. I figured out a lot of stuff to change. And so I don't think it gets much better. But just so you know, Larry's aware of this, is I have research and development, R&D, and I'm doing stuff all the time. So Stay tuned. That just might blow your socks off.
Yeah, yeah. Exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Exciting stuff.
But
You
for
know how
now, this is great stuff, you know?
Oh, it is. It is. You know, and I'm the type of guy who says it can't get much better, but stand by,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But Howard, really quick, if we could touch on this.
Sure.
What should a customer that is not too familiar in buying CBD, what are the top, say, for instance, 3 or 4 things that they should do while shopping for CBD? What are the things that they should look for in a company?
You know, this is what I would do today with the knowledge I have, is look on the internet. I wouldn't buy it at a gas station. You told me you could get it real cheap at a gas station.
Yeah, yeah.
You know they're out there with the pump, ding, 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 right?
Right.
But anyway, I would look on the internet and find a company that looks reputable. Then I'd call them and see if they answered the phone.
See if they even got a number available.
I send them an email, you know, and I'd give them a couple days to respond. But in that email, or if I talked with somebody, these are the questions I would ask for sure. Is where do they source their hemp from? Is it grown in the United States? Is it organic? Do they use chemicals in the extraction process or any part of the process? I'm trying to think of what else I went brain dead on you.
Well,
In their lab reports. A lot of places they're getting smart now. They're showing their lab reports.
I think some states are even starting to want to require it.
Well, I think it's always been required if you want to know the
Oh,
truth.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I would ask them that lab report that you're showing that goes to the bottle that I'm going to order from you, or I'll get one that goes to that bottle. And is that the final product that you had tested, or did you have it tested and then add more stuff to it?
Right.
You know?
Right. The final product, lab report of the final product.
Yep.
Huh.
And then, you know, if you're getting some bad answers and a song and dance, try that stuff on Blue Cobra CBD. Go to their website, bluecobracbd.com. There you'll find a phone number. Call it. See what happens. See what the answers are to those questions. You're going to be amazed, because you're not going to get a song and dance or, you know, whatever. You're going to get told the truth. And you're going to like what you hear.
That's important too. That right there, you know, that's knowledge. That's knowledge.
There's probably other questions. Is it going to help you with this? Ask them what a dose is. You know, I seen some and I went, wow, this is pretty strong stuff. And it was about 40 some odd dollars a bottle for an ounce. And a serving was half of that bottle. So in 2 days, you're out.
You're out.
$45, $50.
And are people really going to get an improvement in anything in 2 days? It's likely they're not. You know, what if they end up buying a couple bottles? What are these people's return policy too?
Well, it says 30-day money back guarantee.
Okay.
But, you know, again, maybe when you call them and tell them, now, if I get this and I'm not liking it, what's your return policy? Because one place I read, actually, and I'd forgotten about this, they said you got to return it in a sealed bottle
So I
So
gotta
you
get the
can't use
bottle.
it. If you don't use it, then they're gonna charge you 20% restocking fee. You gotta get a label, and pay the postage.
Well, yeah, you gotta go to the post office.
Yeah,
The heck with all that, you know?
better save the box that came in. So
Right, right.
basically, you can get their bottle and take it out and look at it, put it back in, and send it back to them. And it only costs you 20% of the cost. Because
Oh, yeah,
once you open that sucker, you know where you are.
that's
SOL.
right. That's right, exactly, yeah. But I like your policy, you know?
Well, why
Um,
not?
it-
I feel that it does what it does.
Right.
It's pretty simple.
Mhm.
And I just wish more people would try it. That's all.
Yeah, that just boggles my mind 24/7, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why more people don't wanna try it, you know?
Yeah, I know. I know.
And I mean, you do get on YouTube, you see all this stuff of these, the thumbnails, people acting all surprised, like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
kind of like the Red Bull thing, giving wings,
Yeah.
It's like, I think people look at that and they're like, oh man, it's like, come on, that looks kind of hokey, I want some straight facts about the stuff.
I really didn't want to say anything, but I'm going to go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. I talk about other companies' stuff all the time. So I went, I'm going to order some. And so I found a big company. I'm not going to say their name, and I ordered it from them. And since I ordered it, I've gotten 5 emails tell me how much I like their product. One of them was, oh, guess what? It's on its way to your house. And then another one was from the president of the company. And they said, oh, they had a picture of this person. Oh, how happy they were to have me as a customer. And the thing is, they wanted me to sign up to get it delivered every so many weeks or once a week or whatever. And I went, no.
You're getting bombarded. You're getting bombarded.
Then they went, oh, so you want to go ahead and pay the regular price? Well, yeah, because I really don't want to buy this but one time.
Right.
So we're going to do some experimenting with it. And you'll have to stand by on that, because when I checked and said it was shipped, all it tells me every day is, oh, a label's been made for it.
Oh, I can't stand that. I can't stand that. The shipping label created. Okay, well, it's been 3 days now.
And then it says, click here for more details. And I went, oh, okay. And I clicked there and it says shipping label created.
Yeah, shipping label created.
So, that shipping label's still at wherever.
Well, Howard, do you think that, I don't know, this is me being cynical.
Well,
if they delay the shipping, if somebody delays the shipping,
yeah,
I'm not going to say they're doing it on purpose, but if somebody delays shipping and then bombarding you with emails in the meantime, they're wanting you to pay attention to those emails more than the shipping.
oh yeah, they got my money.
Right.
So it'll just be interesting. I'm sure I'll have a lot to report.
That's going to be cool.
And I didn't get any flavored stuff. I got regular flavored CBD.
You didn't get no blueberry muffin flavor?
No, I didn't. And the thing is, I probably could flavor my oil. Probably could. But then that's another added ingredient. God knows what that's made from.
Right. Then you got
it ain't somebody out there stomping blueberries.
Oh man.
Right?
Right, exactly. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you're right. No, there's no reason to. I mean, it doesn't. It doesn't taste bad. So there's no reason to add.
Look at. If you want some
flavor.
blueberries, buy a blueberry pie. Get some Blue Cobra CBD, and you'll be a happy camper.
There you go. There you go.
Enjoy the blueberries how they're meant to be enjoyed.
Those Hostess pies at 7-Eleven, they're all wrapped up with the glaze on them.
I ate a lot of those as a kid. I got to tell you.
Oh man, geez. Well, those are good for you. Not.
Yeah. And just one time, they didn't put the date back then on stuff.
Right.
It wasn't in plastic. It was just like in wax paper.
Oh yeah.
And one time I got a cherry one, and I couldn't eat cherries for a lot of years after.
Oh geez, man, it got you traumatized.
Yeah, I didn't want to go into details, but it wasn't pretty.
Oh man.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't know.
I think that if anybody's watching,
Yeah, are they?
if you have
you looked lately?
when everybody's watching, let me put it that way. Call Howard.
Yeah.
Call
Hey,
Howard up.
You know what? If you just want to call up and shoot the breeze, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I ain't going to be hunting you down. And, once you buy my product, you're not going to be getting a bunch of emails. You'll get an email saying that it's been shipped. And then it'll give you a tracking number. It's up to you what you want to do with that. I'm not going to be bothering you and tell you how happy I am that you bought the oil or whatever.
Now I do know that periodically, if you don't hear from somebody for a couple months, you might check in with them.
Oh, these are people that I've had conversations with.
Yes, exactly.
That's different. That's different.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
And these are people that have told me I want to be on the Peeps.
It's very seldom that somebody's going to be able to talk to personally on the phone, a leisurely conversation, non-stressful conversation about CBD and get it straight from the horse's mouth. It's like get it from Howard. He'll tell you straight up. You know
what? Or if you want to talk about cars or something, I'm good with that.
Mopar. As long as it's Mopar, we're good.
Yeah, well, some of the other ones I respect them too.
Yeah, sure.
Larry and I have a love for Mopars.
Yeah, even though I got a Ford. I mean, my main vehicle's a Ford.
Yeah, but what do you got? What's your project?
My project is my 1981 Dodge Mirada 318 4-barrel.
Yeah.
I got to find some time that I could start, messing with that. But man, being retired is busy. It's but when it gets nice out, I mean, we're getting all these monsoons and everything, and I want to be able to work outside and whatnot, So, yeah, monsoon season's over. Me and the wife are going to be jumping on that. So
good.
It runs perfect. It runs great, but I want it to run better. I got a spoiler for it, but I don't think it's spoiler worthy yet. I mean, to have a spoiler on a car, that needs to be a beefed up car, if you ask me.
That's a pretty nice looking car, that.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Get a lot of people like, what is that, man?
I'm looking forward to a ride in it someday.
There you go. My goal is then to get it working so well, driving so well that we could drive from Arizona up to Oregon to give you a ride.
There you go. And then you take it to the drags.
There you go, huh? Oh my
God. Huh?
Jeez, there we go.
Yeah.
That'll work. You gotta be excited.
Now you got a goal. Now you got a goal.
That's right.
So I guess we should try to wrap it up a little bit. I think this is important. We forgot is if you go to bluecobracbd.com and you buy some products, put in the code when you check out PEEPS, and you get free shipping and handling. And that's no matter how much stuff you order. It'll all be for free.
I think that's huge.
Yeah.
That's a large percentage of the darn.
Yeah, on a bottle, it's,
Cobra.
it's more than 10%.
Right.
I don't think
That's a good
people
deal
realize
right there.
that. Amazon offers free shipping and handling and all that. But they jack up the price on that stuff.
Well, isn't that like Prime? Did you guys sign up for it or something?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
it's higher in cost,
Right. Oh, yeah.
But nice thing is it gets shipped to your house. I mean, I'm not knocking them. They do a pretty good job.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, shoot.
Especially now with all these places short of stuff.
Yeah. I think that free shipping and handling, and you always say free shipping.
Yeah.
Is process and handling. Now, are they talking about, actually packing it up ASAP, getting it out to the customer ASAP? That just doesn't happen like that.
No.
I mean, that's trips. That's getting UPS out to the house, getting USPS out to the house, or running out to the post office. I know you do on special occasions for people. You'll run to the post office on just like that. If they, I'm out.
Oh, if somebody, they have like Felix,
Right.
I spend all day, no, I'll say half a day on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find out how to ship it to them the fastest way. Because I think it's either FedEx, well, I know it's one of these two, UPS or FedEx. They won't ship CBD products.
Oh.
The post office will, and one of the others will.
Mm-hmm.
On Sunday, there's nobody you can call there. I don't even think on a weekday anymore.
Right.
To find out where I could take this and get it shipped right away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I got it all ready to go. And then I went to the post office on Monday and shipped it the fastest way that I could.
Mm-hmm. I know. Well, you've done that for people's pets too.
Sure, of course.
Yeah.
It's
like, shoot. I mean, how much is shipping and handling that you charge? If somebody didn't get free,
$6.50.
Man.
And that's already gone up.
It costs $6.50 in gas just to get to the post office.
Yeah. Hey, well, that's gone up. Postage, and it's all going to go up.
Everything's going up, Howard.
What a fear I have right now is hemp. I'm dealing with a new place. I got to go over there.
Right.
And I asked them, how much are you going to charge this year for your hemp? And they says, oh, we don't know yet,
I think they do know.
Sure they do. They just don't want to tell me. I shouldn't say that. I don't know these people. I'm going to go over
right.
And take a tour and, decide. But, that worries me a lot because I've told Larry this a lot. I don't make a lot of money off of the oil. It's real simple.
No, good.
But I like helping people too.
Right. That
like you hear Lonnie talk from last week. It's like, why wouldn't you want to help somebody like him?
Right.
He's so grateful,
Oh. He acts like I acted when I got my 81 Dodge Murata. It's like, I mean, it's he is so excited. He's such a good example of what Blue Cobra could do to somebody as far as their attitude goes.
And he'll text me a lot. Okay. which
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't mind. I don't mind one bit. I love Lonnie. And, I keep in contact with him a lot. And he tells me every time how grateful he is.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me feel good. Okay.
Well, yeah, you got every right to,
Yeah. But, somebody I didn't even know.
No, didn't even know. And
Yeah.
It's helped him so much that, and I know darn well, I know for at least me, it made me so happy that my whole household became happier,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It affects other
know?
people. Yeah.
Moods reflect. And when you're in
Yeah.
pain, your mood isn't very, very good. So moods
Right.
reflect, So you're not only helping out Lonnie, you're not only helping out me, you're not only helping out all these other people that are taking the CBD, you're really helping out their loved ones and their friends as well,
Yeah.
which is pretty darn cool.
So I guess if for the people that are watching this, would help us if you subscribed, you left a comment, and you gave it a thumbs up, huh? That'd be nice. And you know what? We talked about this. Larry pointed something out to me. It was sort of interesting is I was talking to him on the phone the other day in the afternoon, and I was having my Coca-Cola, and I started coughing. And I was congested. And Larry says to me, what makes me congested? And I said, no. He goes, Coca-Cola. I about fell out of my chair. I said, Larry.
Howard's like, back off.
I'm sitting here drinking Coca-Cola. And you told me it's any cola product, Pepsi. You don't have to be Coca-Cola necessarily.
Right.
And I went, no. And I got to thinking, it's every time I do have a Coke, I'm congested, I think. So I haven't drank it for the last few days. Guess what? No congestion. So a lot of times I was drinking it on the show and coughing.
Mm-hmm.
And now I don't, I had a cream soda tonight. So I think I'm off Coke. So anyway, I guess what I was going to ask is, anybody know about that, or have you experienced it, or leave a comment about that. We find that pretty interesting.
It is, yeah. Because I
it's
realized
way off of anything. I don't think Blue Cobra could take care of that. But
I realized it a couple of years ago, right? It was me being, I don't know, always self-conscious about my health, I was like, but I'm thinking, man, it's like, do I got something wrong with me that, syrupy stuff from cola, whatever it is, it's be congested, And
but
then when I brought it up to Howard, and after a couple of days, he goes, by golly, you're right,
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's just not me. Good.
Yeah, no, it's not you.
I'd be curious if anybody else knows about that.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
I mean, Cherie, our nurse down the road.
Yeah.
She might even know,
Oh, yeah.
Leave a comment. I think we got a comment on here now, Howard.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah, Lonnie says, hello, laugh out loud. He said, hey, where's number? Now, Lonnie knows his episodes.
Yeah.
What episodes he's on, man. He's got those down.
That was going to be in a couple of days, I promised.
Yeah. It'll be a couple. Matter of fact, I'm do that.
Yeah, write him back. Lonnie, you're too cool.
Oh man, see, I can't even write. I'm a hunting. I'm a
And
hunter.
then backing away.
Yeah, So, yeah, that's funny. But yeah, we were talking about that.
We didn't forget about him. I've been working on. Tell him I ran into a lot of problems with the video.
Well, yeah, I'll be here for a half hour typing, Howard.
No, yeah, no, he could hear us. He could hear us.
I know.
You know, yeah, Lonnie, I'm sorry I ran into a lot of problems with that video. And I'm doing the best I can, trust me.
Well, you're a perfectionist, you know.
Yeah, well, he had a lot of good stuff to say too.
I know. He did. That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good things come to those who wait. That's what
yeah,
they say.
that's right. So I guess we should talk about Felix again. That he's in our prayers, our thoughts, and everything.
Yeah. And
He needs
like
us
Howard
support.
said, jump on there, subscribe, say hi to
Yeah.
him on his Big Dog RVer, right?
Yeah, and I'll leave all that down below.
Yeah.
You know, and all the people that we'd like to support, like
Right.
Jake Weaver, you know, in this podcast.
Oh man. Yeah. I'm becoming a Weaver fan.
You know, I haven't talked to him in a while because they went on a vacation, I think, him and his
I don't
family.
think I need to talk to him. I listen to him when I listen to this podcast.
But I love talking with him. You know, he's a trip. You know.
Oh yeah, very cool, very cool. You know, and you're talking about subscriptions, Howard, and I don't think there's anything wrong with, especially somebody in your position, Howard, to ask people for subscription, to hit the subscribe button, to like the comment, and it's not to blow up your YouTube channel, it's to get the more subscriptions you get, the more people you're going to be able to help.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
It'll spread the word because people will be looking at a video about CBD, say, and chances are this one will pop up easier.
Right. And
You
then
get a chance
the
to get
comments
the
in there.
other side where I'm, you know, I don't know if people realize this. These other companies are big corporations. You know, I'm just a little guy, you know.
Well, you know, they're big corporations. They got friends and family are the ones that are subscribing, that are liking.
Yeah.
You know, now granted, there's some great
Oh yeah.
channels out there. You know,
But the thing is, it's hard for me to compete with them, you know, because they
when
can
you're trying to get out the proper word.
and you know what I do is pretty basic and simple to market it, you know, and so you're right. If people subscribe, that's a good thing, and if they like it and leave a comment, you know, and then especially if it's helped them or something, you know, that's a great testimonial.
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's the next best thing to word of mouth, you know.
Yeah. And then, so the other thing too is, if you want to come on the show, you can come on. Give me a call. Send me an email, whatever.
And I know a lot of people don't like being in front of camera, right? I don't, you know.
Yeah.
But Howard, I'm sure, will, if you just want to come on and say hi for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
you can give him a call. He'll put you on speakerphone. You could talk, you know. Isn't that what people do, is talk? You don't have to be here in person.
I think there's a way you can call in. I need to look at those settings again, where they can
Well, I'm
actually
sure that-
call
I'm sure
in
that-
and not be on screen.
Well, not only that, I'm sure they could just call into your phone and you could put it on speaker.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying there's a way you can call in to Zoom.
Right.
And if
Oh
the
yeah,
audio-
yeah.
See, the audio might be better. It might
I
be.
see what you mean.
Yeah, and then they could just be here on the screen talking.
You know, and they don't need to be on during the whole show if they don't want to. We'd love for them to, but they don't need to. If you want to come on for 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, a half hour, whatever, come on and
We'll set it up. We'll set it up so we'll have a specific time for you.
Right. Yeah, that's good. More the merrier, you know.
Yeah. Larry and I have pretty good time.
We do. I enjoy these. You
Yeah.
know?
I appreciate the support, Larry.
Oh shoot. I appreciate everything you've done. My gosh, you know.
So I know we need to end this. We went way over, way over.
I got my hot dogs out there waiting for
Yeah.
dinner.
I got the
Speaking of
ham.
diabetes,
I got the ham. You know, I should tell everybody this. I really splurged the other day and I bought some Snake River Ranch pork. I don't know if you guys have ever had that. I'm sure there's other companies that are equivalent. And I got these pork chops. And oh, they were like 1.5 inches thick. Dude. They were thick. And I found this new way to bread food. And I breaded them that way and fried them. Without a doubt, those are the best pork chops I ever had in my life. And I had one night, and then we saved, I cooked 4. So we had them one night and then we had them the next night. And poor Zeus, I told him, I'm sorry, you're not getting much of this one.
ha!
I went, this is just too damn good to share with the
So
dog.
I knew you were going to, that you would order those. And
Yeah.
and I asked Howard, I said, man, Howard, I said, if you could remember, man, send me a picture prior to you cutting into that thing, man. And oh my gosh, Howard got a close up. I mean, a close up.
I'll put it up here. I'll put it up here.
Man, oh,
You know.
gee. Oh, got me starving, Marvin, just like that.
Yeah, and I bought a ham and a boneless ham, and we had that last night. That was good, and I'm gonna have it again tonight. And I bought these. They're just like scraps of meat, but they're pretty good size. And we've bought those before, and they're from the Wagyu beef, right?
Oh man.
And you can fry those up for just a little bit in a little oil, and then you take them out. Then you put your vegetables in your wok, and you fry those up. Then you throw that meat back in there, and man, that meat just melts in your mouth. It ain't tough or chewy or nothing.
Oh geez.
And there's still a little pink, on the inside.
Right.
Don't want to overcook that stuff.
And that's Snake River. That's Snake River, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I bought the Snake River locally one time. I was like, man, nice.
Oh yeah.
You knew all about it already. I thought I was on to something here.
And I bought a pack of their hot dogs too. Those are good.
Oh, jeez, man.
I don't think I bought any bacon. I think I meant to buy some bacon and I didn't get any.
Huh.
Huh.
So Snake River, if you're listening.
Yeah. No. They do fine, I'm sure. Someday I'd like to go there,
That'd be interesting. Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, they're a great place. But again, there's other places that sell food.
So I told Lonnie, I said it'll be in a couple days, brother. This is about the Blue Cobra Peeps 14.
Yeah.
Love you guys so very much. Great friend. No problem, Howard. Man, we love you. We love you, Lonnie.
Yeah, we do.
He's good to go, Lonnie. He's the man. Yeah.
Yeah, I think about him every day.
You put a smile on her face, Lonnie.
Wait, just wait. Everybody wait until that video comes up. And you're going to enjoy some great news from him too.
Yeah.
I forget people don't know it because we weren't live last week.
That's right. Oh, that's right. We weren't.
Yeah, due to technical old man difficulties.
Well, that's what Lonnie put on Facebook.
Well,
He didn't put old man difficulties.
Oh, he
put
did.
Technical difficulties. He goes, due to technical difficulties, it won't be out just yet.
Oh man, he's a kick.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess we do need to close this out.
Yeah, I gotta eat some dinner.
Yeah, hot doggies, huh?
Yeah. Oh, gee.
Oh, but you got those good ones.
They're not Caspers. They're the boar's head with the snap. They got.
Yeah. You'll have to let me know how you like those.
Oh, I will. I'll take a picture like you take pictures
Yeah.
of your pork chop. It ain't gonna be nothing compared to your pork chop.
Oh, I know that. But
Boy, I'd lead an exciting life. I'm taking pictures of hot dogs.
well, I'm taking pictures of pork chops.
All right, Howard.
Hey, you guys, everybody, thank you for tuning in. And you have a good evening.
Yeah, thanks for checking in with us, Lonnie. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, we sure do.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Take care, Howard. Have a good night, man.
Dude, we're going to end this right here and right now.